Nokia says it is targeting more business from enterprise customers and unveiled a new logo as part of its strategy update. The company says it no longer wants to be viewed as a consumer company and is aiming to expand the share of sales that come from enterprise customers. Karen spoke to the CEO, Pekka Lundmark, at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona and asked him how big he believes the company can become in the enterprise market.
We had 2 billion top-line sales to enterprises last year out of just sort of 25 billion in total, so that is 8%. We want that to go to double-digit as quickly as possible, and then that's actually only a floor. It's not the ceiling. So after 10% needs to come 15% and then 20%. That market is the growth market. The service providers, where of course you can grow through taking market share, but that market is not growing more than maybe 1% CAGR for the next few years. The enterprise market is a significant growth market, and especially the private wireless market is growing 27% per year.
Well, Karen, the big reveal is that Pekka, who looks great in a suit, doing his best to look great in a T-shirt. I think he looks better in a shirt and jacket, personally. But he's really trying hard to push that new logo.
It's very much a tech look, isn't it, for Mobile World Congress? I think he's quite proud of that shirt. But the whole point is around this brand refresh, and you might be asking why. It's been about 10 years since Nokia phones was sold to Microsoft. This is a disruption that still hangs as a cloud over the industry. Nobody wants to have the Nokia moment. And if you think about what they've done since then, they've been building network infrastructure, mobile networks and enterprise. What we've seen is that service providers' business has been slowing. Where the real growth is in enterprise, and Nokia wants to go after that. It is talking about effectively 8% of sales. It has currently 2 billion of top-line sales. It wants to double that number. That's where it sees the industry growth story. And don't forget, we've been talking about use cases for 5G for a long time. This is exactly what they're talking about, selling private networks to those companies, to businesses that have extra needs. They're very much going after that business. So I sat down with Pekka, as you can see, and I asked him about where we are in that journey towards 5G.
The market has not peaked yet. We believe that the 5G market will behave differently from 4G market, where it peaked and then it started to go down. We believe that we are going to see an extended peak for many years, actually, between now and then 28, 29, when then gradually 6G will start coming up. One key reason for this is the additional volume that we will be getting from private and industrial 5G installations, because it is so clear that many industrial actors, manufacturing companies, mines, container ports, power utilities, they will not only rely on network capacity that they buy from carriers, they will also be investing in their own private networks, and this will be supporting the market in the coming few years.
When do we see that? Because the use cases have been well cited, that there's a greater opportunity with 5G versus 4G. But when will we truly see that business spending kick in that drives margins for your company, but also for the carriers, the operators?
I'm arguing that it is starting to be there right now. I mean, when you look at our volume development and our economic margin development the past couple of years, it is actually pretty promising. And this is despite all the challenges we have faced, including inflation, lack of component availability, semiconductor availability on the market. Then there was the war, and now there's high prices of energy. Despite of all this, we have been able to actually accelerate our growth. We had 3% growth in 21 and 6% growth in 22 and 11% growth in the fourth quarter of 22. So this is actually accelerating at the moment.
Are there any hard and fast numbers about the profitability under 5G versus 4G, not just for your company, but for the industry?
It's very difficult to compare. 5G market is a larger market than, or will be a larger market than 4G market ever was. And of course, scale gives profitability, but then ultimately it's all up to the competitive situation, which is actually changing in the world, because even though we are not a political player, but it is a fact that in today's world the geopolitical development is actually supporting our business.